consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback is back at the 35. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allen, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius as we play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where it's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Keeps looking downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the middle. Makes the goal. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skilled and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another team look like that in the rest of this game.
deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
And he's on his way. Touchdown, Alabama! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off from the shotgun. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. And the high crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Under fire. Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Simpson. Still looking, on the move. Got a man, it's Bernard.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere. And it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Godfrey. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw at Simpson. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's got it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after a good gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown! Follow on the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line. Rides the back on the option to give. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads it left. It's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Goes to the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the runway. This time he finds Water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. With the catch, it's Griffin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Brings it down on the right side. There he goes. Touchdown, UL Monroe. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
Yeah, this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Warhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Got a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Campbell. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down. What a good gain on that play. And the Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. Makes the grab. It's Griffin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Complete downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at second and 14. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off his red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And the Warhawks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. And a touchdown. to go for it does not pan out. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Shoots it to the left. And it's caught. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play to pad the stats. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more